Now, a very interesting behavior of Redshift is that it does permit constraints, such as uniqueness, foreign keys, and even primary key definitions. But they're informational only. Amazon Redshift is not going to actually enforce constraints. Now, inevitably, when people find this out, they're going to be tempted to just forget about constraints and not use them. After all, why would they? They don't actually enforce anything. The critical thing to remember here is that they are still valuable because they provide critical information to the query engine about how to design the physical code that's going to go and actually retrieve data off disk. Knowing, for example, that a specific predicate has been given a value against a column and that column has been marked as unique immediately tells the query engine that there is only one possible value to be found if that value is going to be found at all. It helps with cardinality and it helps design the types of joins and the type of query that it's going to build. The best practice, however, is on you. You need to be vigilant in making sure that your defined constraints are actually represented at the physical data. If you mark a column as being unique, make sure that it actually is unique. Just because Amazon Redshift doesn't enforce this itself, you still have the ability to run queries and verify whether this is actually in place or not and take steps to protect your data. If you have a table with a primary foreign key relationship, make sure when loading and managing data that this is in fact in place. There are many examples out on the web for writing queries and functions to verify that your constraints are in fact accurate and valid. Yes, this is an extra step on you when loading and managing data, but don't avoid declaration of constraints simply because you don't want to worry about enforcing the validity of that constraint yourself. It does have an effect on your query plan. Now, we'll dig deeper into analyzing queries and query plans in a different module, but for design of your tables and design of your relationships, it's important to still do, and it's also important to verify that your data is quality data.